There's a reason we're here, there's a vibe in the air that neither you or me could deny. Boy, I see how you stare up and down everywhere. I can tell you're far from shy. So let's talk till we drop, or till we get kicked out. Let's just say what we want, come on, spit it out. You and me both got the time to try to get to know each other's mind. So let's talk till we drop, or till we get kicked out. Everybody smoking, boy, it's getting late.
Hi everybody, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time, but it's June the 2nd, and I wanted to come and show you all how I get my summer skin popping. Okay, just sharing some products. I really went to Target and Ulta, and I just racked up on some things that I like to use during the summer. So I'm going to share these with you. If you want to see more videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the little bell to let you know when I upload a video. It's summertime now, almost, and I'm back to recording. So yeah, leave a comment down below and let me know what you all think about these products. And with no further ado, we're gonna get started because I'm a little warm. And let me fix my dress because it's child. Anyway, the first thing I'm gonna show y'all is this fan. Now, this did not come from Target or Ulta, but it came from Amazon. And with it getting hot outside, you need to keep this in your purse, okay? It has 3 speeds on it. Whew. Child. I know my face looks glowy, but it's not sweat. Okay, so anyway, about this fan, it has 3 speeds on it. It also has a little light up feature on it, and it collapses down like this to fit in your purse. I take this everywhere I go in the summertime because I hate being hot. Like, I don't like being hot. If you invite me to something, make sure they got air conditioning because I do not like being hot, like, whatsoever. Okay, so I always make sure that this, number one, is in my purse. And you charge it by the USB, so if you're in your car, you can still charge it. No batteries needed. Okay, I don't think you put batteries in here. I don't think so. But anyway, it has like a little charging port right here on the side, and you charge it up. So I'm going to show you all some beauty products. It's more so skincare. I have one hair care product in here. These are just things, like I said, that I like to use during the summer. As you can see, they're all right here. To get, you know, my body soft, moisturized, you smelling good, all the above. Okay, so the first, we're going to start kind of in order. So like, you take a shower, correct? I hope. Okay, so the first thing that I like to use is, I don't use a loofah. I use what you call like an mesh exfoliating thing. So this is what it looks like. Actually, I didn't get this from Ulta or Target, sorry. I want to say these are the only 2 things I did not get from Ulta and Target. So this is the Love Scrub, and I get this from Nordstrom. It's not pricey, but it's worth it because it lasts. Let me see if it says how long it lasts and when you should change it out. I'm not sure, but maybe, it lasts a lot longer than a loofah. So I'm not sure like how often you should change it out. But anyway, I have a extra one. This is, try to see if it said what color it's in. But anyway, I use this. This is what it looks like outside of, it's kind of damp because I just used it. But this is what it looks like outside of the box. And I like to just kind of, you know, fold it. Or you could ball it up and get your scrub-a-dub on. But I kind of like to fold it to keep it, you know, together. But I use this to take a shower in the morning. And when I get out the shower, I kind of just hang it like so. And so it doesn't, these don't carry bacteria in it. It dries nicely. It's not, I don't know, exfoliates your body. I love using this. I stopped using loofahs maybe like 2-3 years ago, and I really have been enjoying this. So like I said, I can get that from Nordstrom, or I guess from the Love Scrub website. They have different colors. So like, I got my son a black one. My daughter's favorite color is purple, so I got her a lavender one. So yeah, check this out. I think it's $18, I think, but they last a long time. I think it's worth it. especially if you're changing out your loofahs like you're supposed to be. A good loofah, like if you get the one from Bath and Body Works, that's where I used to get mine from. They cost like $5.99, maybe $6.99. If you're buying that once a month, I think that's how often you should change it out. I don't know. Sounds right. Anyway, let's move on. So the next thing that I like to use in the shower is this body wash. And this is from Olay. I got this big size from Target. And this is the coconut oil one. It deeply nourishes, and it has complex B3 in it. I just like the way this one really smells. It smells like coconuts. It smells like summer. It stays on my body. Like I can smell it even after I get out the shower, and I love that for me. Am I going to say that it makes you look like you have healthy skin? I don't know, because all the other steps that I do in the shower ensures that my skin looks healthy. So I do love the smell of this one. I used to use another one that, I think it had almonds on it. I can't remember. But anyway, I got this big size from Target, and I love how it smells. Let me see. The next thing that I got, so the Target and the Ulta is together, so I'm just kind of gonna put this stuff in any type of order, but we're gonna go from bath to after bath. So the next thing I got was this Dove exfoliating scrub. I love to exfoliate my skin. I try to do it like 2 to 3 times a week. Don't ask me how many times you should exfoliate, but I like for my skin to feel soft. So to make sure that that happens, I always exfoliate. I like this one. This is the brown sugar and coconut butter from Dove. Let's see. I haven't used this one yet, but I've had it before, and it's bomb. It smells really good. It really complements this body wash. So I like to use things that complement each other so that I'm smelling good all day. So like my body wash has coconut in it. This has coconut butter in it too, and brown sugar. So as y'all can see this, I love how this smells. It really leaves your body really nice and soft and supple. I think that's the beginning to having your summer body right, is to get your skin feeling right. Okay, so the next exfoliant that you can get is Tree Hut. Of course, people have their opinions about Tree Hut. I personally love it. Got this from Ulta. This is the sugared fantasy one. I actually have a whole stash, but I just saw this one and was like, let me just pick this one up too. It smells sweet. I think it goes with the coconut scent that I'm going for this summer. I need to go put this in my shower right now because this smells really good. So yeah, I kind of alternate which days I use which one. Love that this is a more of a rougher exfoliant than this one. Is a little bit more creamy. This one might be a little bit more harsh. So if you have sensitive skin, I would say go for like this one, other than this one. So the next thing, I think that's all the stuff that I have to use inside of the shower. The next thing that I want to show you all is what I do right before I get out the shower. I mean, before you even go to reach for your towel, okay? Don't touch the towel. Leave it there, okay? When you turn off that water, what I like to do is I like to apply an oil. So I picked up, this is just a rebuy. I always use this. I picked up the PAMPERS Moisturized Softened Body Butter. This is what this looks like, right? So it really doesn't have a smell like, this one's new, like I just said, but I want to say the smell is not strong on this. If you just want to use this by itself, that works. I like to kind of take extra steps to make sure my skin glows and glistens in the summer. Not oily, not like your hot, like fried chicken type of look. Just healthy, a healthy glow, right? So I take this, and what I like to do is I like to order oils from like Black-owned companies. Even if you get a little oil from the man on the corner who's selling perfume oils, okay? You can do this with this too. What I like to do is take this. When I'm done with one, I buy another one, and I'll empty half of this out, right? I'll empty half of it into the one I just finished. And then what I'll do is I'll go in with a scented oil, because like I said, this doesn't really carry a scent. I'll go with a scented oil, and I'll put half of that in there. So I have this oil, not from Target or Ulta, but this is from Triple Scents, and I got this off of an Instagram page. I like to support Black businesses on there, so This is the Persuasive. It's called an after shower oil. Now you can use this by itself, but to stretch it, okay? I like to stretch my products. I mix it with this. So this has apricot oil, jojoba oil, castor oil, vitamin E, shea butter oil, evening primrose, and a vanilla scented oil. So this is what this looks like. It comes with a spray, but I like to mix it with this so that I'm getting the moisture from this one and the scent from this one. If you understand, if you follow me what I'm saying, okay? So that's how I like to stretch my body oils. I just mix it on up, okay? So before you even dry off, you take this, put a little bit one leg, a little bit next leg, a little bit arms, upper body, okay? I use one, what do you call this? Like, I'll go in one time with this, right? Like this, and do both arms because I don't want to be too oily up top. You know, you want to be moisturized, but not like dripping oil. And then I apply my towel. I never dry off. I never take the towel and, because you're taking away all the moisture up out of your skin if you do that. So I really just wrap the towel around me, going about my business, okay? Get out, wash my face, this, that, and the third. So that's a little secret that I started doing maybe like in my early 20s. And it's really helped me out. I don't be ashy. My skin doesn't ever feel dry. I really love doing it in the wintertime because we all know how winter can whoop our behinds, okay? It's not fun. Let me take a little sip of water. This is another little good thing to have, some water, okay? If you want your summer skin glistening, start with this, okay? Start with a little water. And I like this water bottle because it keeps my water cold. I put ice in it and it keeps the ice cold. It's just everything. I take this all over with me because I be hot, okay? Okay, so yeah, those are the oils that I use. And then if you still feel like you need a little extra oomph to your body, you don't want to get ashy throughout the day, I use a body butter still. So, I'm sorry. This is not from Target or Ulta either, but I just wanted to add it because it brings me joy, okay? So we've all heard about the Trader Joe's Brazilian nut body butter. It smells just like Bum Bum cream. I actually have Bum Bum cream over there still in the box because I like the smell of Bum Bum cream. I just think it's not as thick as I need it. But if you don't like to be feeling greasy and thick and moisturized, you can use the Bum Bum cream with this oil and you'll still be good. I'm not saying that I won't use it, but this is like $5.99 maybe. I can't remember, but it's really inexpensive compared to Bum Bum cream. So the Brazilian nut is bomb. It smells exactly like it. It's a definite dupe. But I've also been enjoying this coconut body butter. Like I said, I'm trying to stick within a theme. And we're trying to stick within the theme of smelling like something coconut summer. I like to use this one as well. If you've never seen it, it has a flip top like this, and I legit just take a little bit, apply it to my arms, a little bit, put it on my feet. I really don't even put it on my legs. I will put it on my feet more so, and on my arms. And this really helps intensify the smell that you're trying to go for. I've been getting compliments like, oh my God, you smell so good. I'm just walking past, and that's always a goal of mine. I love when people tell me, oh, you smell so good. So actually this morning, I didn't put any of this on, so I'm just gonna show you how much I use, about that much. Put it in my hands, put my hair back, ooh. And I just kinda apply it. And it helps really soften your skin. Make sure you get them elbows. Okay, apply up here so that when you're walking, you can smell yourself, okay? Okay, so that was the body butter. So that's how I, take my shower, moisturize my body. And I also picked up this lotion from Target. I really just wanted to smell it. Of course, it had a seal, so I couldn't open it and smell it. I'm not a fan of lotion. Me nor my kids really like lotion. It really just... The thing with lotion with me is it be too thin, number one. It doesn't keep me moisturized. Maybe I'm a dry skin hoe. I don't know. But anyway, I prefer body butter. But anyway, I brought this because it said cocoa butter with deep nourishing serum, a cocoa butter and vitamin E. So this is what this looks like. If I use this, it will be at night. When I take a nighttime shower, I'll use this instead of going in with all these butters and stuff just to get into bed and be messing up your sheets. So I would use this the same way. Before you dry off, just apply this, okay? So it does smell good. It has like a little cocoa butter scent, but of course butters are going to be a lot more scented and intensified. Okay, so next thing I picked up from Target is this new Caress cocoa butter and oat milk body wash. It smells really good. It smells really good. I need to add this to my shower as well. I was keeping everything out so that I can do this video, but if you're a fan of Caress, I like the original, I like the silk one. I have that in my shower right now. That one is kind of like a pinkish color. It smells so good. Like, that's old school Caress, and it's still to this day, okay, to this day, it still smells great. Like, I love it. I like taking it on vacation with me because you can really smell it even when you get out the shower. I love that about body wash. If I can still smell you on me after I rinse off, that's a good one, okay? So I got this one to try. Again, it's the Caress cocoa butter and oat milk body wash. Okay, so did I say everything? All right, so that's all like the body products, sort of. I picked up some more things, like I picked up this Jergens Natural Glow lotion. This is something I would just kind of add on top of everything just to kind of get a little tan going on. It really helps your skin look glowy, and over time, if you use it every day, it will gradually tan you. I know if you are a TikTok girl, you've probably been seeing on TikTok how the girls my complexion are now using self tanner. You know, we grew up thinking, oh, that's just like a white person thing and we don't tan, da da da. I love a good tan, okay? When I'm on vacation, I want all this winter paleness, or what do you call it? Like right here you can see my skin is kind of lighter. I want to look chocolate. I want to be dark. I want to look caramel. I want to look like a piece of butterscotch. Like, that's how I want to look. So I got this. You can use it on your whole body, and over time it says gradually creates a flawless natural looking color. So I got the medium to deep one, and this is what this looks like. Some other things that I got to kind of tan is this L'Oreal Sublime Bronze, and this is a tinted self-tanning lotion. So I got all these from Target. I got it in the color medium. It says streak-free, quick-drying, instant shimmer, natural-looking tan. So this is what this one looks like, and if you can see it come out of the thing, it looks like that. So I'm excited to use this on my arms. I think if you put it on like right before you go out and let it dry, well, not right before you go out, before you get dressed, if you have time, put it on, let it dry. Do not immediately put your clothes on because then it'll be all over the place. Let it dry, let it, you know, dry down. And it has a little shimmer in it. So on vacation, baby, this is about to be bomb, okay? This is really about to be bomb. I can't wait to use this. I'm gonna try it out actually before I go on vacation. I'm going on a trip in July. So we're trying to look real bronzy, okay? Okay, so the next thing I got, and I've never used this before, I just picked it up because I'm trying to look tan. I'm trying to be tanned. So I got the Sublime Bronze Self-Tanning Facial Drops. So this is what this looks like. And I think how you use this one is you mix it in your moisturizer. I think. I got to do a little bit more research, but it says add 5 to 7 drops to a dime-sized amount of moisturizer. Okay. It says for a sun-kissed glow. For a bronze glow, add 8 to 10 drops to a dime-sized amount of moisturizer. Reapply daily until you love your tan. Add more drops to deepen your tan. Baby, you're not about to be able to tell me nothing. Like, oof. I can't wait to use this stuff, okay? So, let me think. What else did I pick up? The next thing I got is sunscreen. I picked this up from Ulta. This is the Supergoop Glow Screen Body. This is what this one looks like. So it's a sunscreen and it has a little glow to it, okay? If you want to look glowy, if you want to look like it's summer, okay? Like you've been on vacation, like you've been somewhere, this right here. I have a face sunscreen too, but this is just going to be like my upper body sunscreen, okay? So the next thing that I got, or the next thing that you can use in the summer to help you smell good, to just get ready for summer, is a deodorant that I use. This is, now I really don't want to share this because sometimes the deodorant is really sold out. I try to buy like 2 or 3 of them at a time because the people have gone crazy. But anyway, I'm not a Secrets girl, I'm not a Dove girl. I use DONNA KAERN Cashmere Mist deodorant. It's an antiperspirant stick. So if you don't want the antis in it, the antiperspirant, get something natural. I do have a natural deodorant in here. I'll let you see it. But this is what this looks like. This is about $33. Don't judge me, okay? I love how this smells. I use this all year round. It's just bomb. Actually, I need to put some on right now because I did not this morning, okay? So that's how I put it on. It's a roll up just like any other deodorant, but it just smells so good, so classy, so grown woman. Again, it's the DONNA KAERN Cashmere Mist deodorant. If you're a natural girl and you like a natural deodorant, you can use the Sol de Janeiro deodorant. This is aluminum free deodorant and it smells just like all the other Sol de Janeiro deodorants. I like to use this at nighttime if I take a shower, just so you don't wake up in the morning smelling like dirt. Like, I mean, not dirt, because if you took a shower, but I perspire sometimes. Like, I just like to be fresh, smell fresh. I like to wake up smelling fresh, all of the above. So this is also a roll up one and I use this at night. So yeah. Okay, so the next thing I got, I want to say that is all of the skincare products, sort of like body care. The next thing I got is, let me see, I'm gonna show you the one hair care product that I got, and I picked this up from Target. This is the DOUX Mousse Definition. If you're a natural girl, I have on a wig right now, but I also used it on this wig, and if you can see, it really defined these curls. But I also use this on my natural hair. You can use it for a wash and go. You can use it, you know I wear buns a lot, so what I do is I just slick my hair back and put this on the ponytail part to kind of define it. I love this stuff. It doesn't leave your hair crunchy, hard. This is really like a staple if you want to do a wash and go. I heard on TikTok that the gel that goes along with this does well too, but I'm not a wash and go type of girl. Like, I haven't mastered it. It really takes too much time for me. I'm a bun, slick my hair back in a bun girl. I'm a headband wig girl. I'm a braids girl, okay? I really want to go get some braids, but I'm trying to wait. But anyway, the DOUX Mousse really does work. I really like it, and it lasts a long time because I've used it at least about 5 times now, and it's, when I'm shaking it seems like it's only like about right here. So sorry, I was getting a little screen thing. Definitely try this out. This is nice. Okay, so these are 2 other kind of body products, and I picked these up from Target. This is the Vaseline All Over Balm Body Balm. So I picked it up in the original, and I also got it in this little cocoa shimmer. Of course, the original looks clear. When you want to apply your perfume, if you take a little bit of this, dab it where you want to put your perfume, it kind of helps it last a little bit longer. I think the perfumes that I have kind of last long on me anyway, but it doesn't hurt to put a little dab of something else. I'm going to show you all actually how this one looks. This is the Cocoa Shimmer one, and it kind of looks like this. I'm going to put it right here so you can see. Can you see any shimmer? Baby, it is. If you can see a little bit shimmer, I would like dab it here, because kind of like where people can see, and then spray my perfume. But I thought this was cute. I can't really remember how much it was, but it's cute. Let me rub this in before it gets on my dress. And it feels good too if you just rub it in. If you have like a little dry spot on you and you just need to moisturize, like putting this and rubbing it in, I'm pretty sure that will work great actually. Then what else? Okay, so I actually picked these up from Ulta as well. This will help, okay, in the summertime. If you're a drinker, if you like to drink, if you're eating a lot, you want to make sure that you still use a probiotic. It helps kind of like keep everything regular, kind of helps flush. This is the Good Girl probiotic, and it says a probiotic for women that maintains urinary tract health while helping to balance vaginal yeast and bacteria. So I don't have any of those problems. However, I like taking a probiotic just to keep me regular, number one. And I'm sure if you're drinking a lot and if you're eating a lot, taking one of these will kind of help to just keep, you know, keep you regular, help regulate things. I got this from Ulta, and it's a 60 capsules in here. So again, this is the Good Girl probiotic. Love using these. This is like my second bottle of these. I also like using a liquid probiotic from Mary Ruth's, but I get that off Amazon, not from Target at all. Okay, so the last few things that I have is for my skin. Oh wait, one other thing you want to always make sure that you keep on hand is a little baby wipe. I actually have one more thing. Hold on. I know the girls have been giving the honey pot a hard time, okay? But what I do, I don't use the foaming wash. I don't use their pads, their tampons. Chemical me. If a chemical is in Tampax, then just give that to me, because I tried with natural tampons and they hurt my vagina. I just cannot. I will not, okay? So I still use Tampax, regular tampons. I don't use pads at all, but I do like these from the Honey Pot, and these are the Intimate Parts Body and Face Wipes. And I just picked up this box. Basically, they come in individual wrap things. You could drop this in your purse. If you're out in the summer, you need a little freshen up, okay? Don't be out here funky when there's things like this on the market. Okay, get you some of these. Drop it in your purse, a couple of them in your purse. Leave some in your car. You never know when you're going to need a little freshen wipe. But if you don't want to get those and you like regular baby wipes, I love this kind. This is the Pampers. It has a little scent to it. The Pampers Always Fresh, or I'm trying to think what the scent is, because it's not scentless. Botanical Rain Scent. I like this, and I get it from like a big box in Target, because I always like having baby wipes. I don't have no more babies, but you can't go wrong with a baby wipe. You just can't. All 4 seasons, okay? Get you some baby wipes. Okay, so the last things that I have, because it's getting long, the last things I have are for my skin, and these are the things that I just like to use. If you see, I am rocking the Glow today. I have no makeup on my face. All I did was do my eyebrows. That's it. So what I like to use is regularly wash my face. I picked up a toner. I've had this before. Everyone knows about this. The Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% toning solution. The girls have been putting it under their underarms. I don't know anything about that, okay? But I do like using this toner. In the summer, I use it sometimes in the winter, but I like more of a moisturizing toner in the winter. But I like to use this toner because I really feel like it gets the dirt off, okay? Once you wash your face, you should tone with something like this. I used to use alcohol, okay, until I learned better. I'm a licensed esthetician, so I like to use something like this. I will still go in with alcohol sometimes. Don't get me wrong, because alcohol cleans all, okay? I still will hit it with a little alcohol sometimes, because the way dirt is set up on your face, especially in the summer, because you're sweating a lot more, dirt comes from your hair, it gets all on your neck, behind your ears. Hit it with a little alcohol, okay? Before you go in and tone. Alcohol. It's not gonna hurt you. It'll help, okay? So I picked up this toner. The next things that I picked up was these 3 from Good Molecules. I have like some dark spots that I'm trying to get rid of from picking a pimple like this one. And I have been using these already. So I think I've seen it work. I'm not sure, but we're going to keep using it until it's gone. And then I'll be able to tell. So this is the Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum. So this is what this one looks like. These are really inexpensive. I'm surprised. I had good people say they work and they're not that expensive. So this is the one I'm going with first. I actually put a number at the bottom so I can keep it, know what order it goes in. So I use this one first. You're supposed to shake well, put it on, kind of let it dry down. I'm gonna insert a clip at the end of me using these things on my face, but this is the Discoloration Correcting Serum. So right here where I feel like I have a dark spot, same on the other side. I kind of just want to clear up my skin. Like I don't have acne or anything like that, but I just wanted to look glowy and clear. Okay. I saw a girl on Instagram and she said that you should stop using vitamin C serums if you want to have clear skin. I'm gonna try it out because I do use what's that orange brand? Dang. Anyway, I use a vitamin C serum. I don't really see no difference. So maybe once I stop using it, I'll see a difference. I don't really know, but I'm gonna try it because what's it gonna hurt? Okay. The next one that I got is the Daily Brightening Serum, and I use this one second. As you can see, it has a 2, and this is formulated with beta. I'm not going to even read it. It has hyaluronic acid in it though, to gently brighten your skin. So I use the other one first, and then I use this one. And then the next one that I got is the Niacinamide Serum. I love using this in the summer and the winter, all year round. Actually, I've tried different brands. I've tried the Ordinary brand. I've tried, what's that other brand that I tried? I honestly like all of them that I try. I mean, I haven't found one niacinamide, however you say it, serum that I don't like, but I just like trying different ones. So I picked up this one from Good Molecule, and this is what it looks like. I'm trying to check the time because I'm very hungry right now. So those are the 3 that I picked up. And then second to last, I picked up a sunscreen. This is from TULA. I got this from Ulta. This is the Protect and Glow Daily Sunscreen Gel, SPF 30. And I like this. This is why my skin is probably glowing right now. I mean, in conjunction with all the rest of the things I use, but I use this last. And it really does give you a healthy glow without being wet. Like, I'm not sweating. I'm not wet right now. So I like using this. I probably will pick up another one in the bigger size. I think it's like $60 though, because this one right here was like 30 something. And it's, I mean, it's only 1.7 fluid ounces. And if you do the 2-finger rule, it kind of goes a little fast, but you need sunscreen. Use one. I also want to try the La Roche-Posay, I think that's how you say it, sunscreen, but stuff ain't cheap. So this is the one I have right now, and I've really been enjoying the summer glow that it has been giving me. Okay, so the last but not least, the last thing I got was a new perfume from Ulta, and this is the Valentino Born in Roma Coral Fantasy. I got the small one. If you checked out my perfume collection, you will see that I have the Born in Roma original, the big one. This is the Coral Fantasy one, which is so perfect for summer. Like, it really, it smells so good. And it, let me, okay, this smells so good. It really gives summer. Just go smell it. Like, this is everything. I really want the big one already. So this is all of the stuff that I have. This is the 1 fluid ounce one. So if you're looking for a new perfume for the summer, check this one out. They also have one more that's yellow that kind of smell good too, but I just decided on this one the other day. So this is all the stuff that I have. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions or want to know any more products that I use, this is just kind of the staples for the summer, the stuff I use every day, okay, and stuff that I want to try out. So if you have any more questions, please leave them below. Don't forget to comment, like is most importantly, and subscribe, and so that you all can see more videos that I will have to bring to you all. So thanks for watching, and talk to you next time. Bye.
There's a reason we're here, there's a vibe in the air that neither you or me could deny. Boy, I see how you stare up and down everywhere. I can tell you're far from shy. So let's talk till we drop or till we get kicked out. Let's just say what we want, come on, spit it out. You and me both got the time to try to get to know each other's mind. So let's talk till we drop or till we get kicked out. Everybody smoking, boy, it's getting late,